individuals are constantly...
Oh, it's Marx. Marx about opiate investments. Did I say George Carlin? You know, the same guy. The same guy. Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money, it can't make a difference to you.
There aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. They're always poor, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls.
That's literally, like, that is so close. I was saying, yeah, white guys with a beard don't look the same. Is it sad that I was also, when I think of my mental picture of George Carlin, it's not any of his actual stand-up, it's him in Dogma. But also, yeah, no, that's really similar to how, I believe it's Vince McMahon's dad, who was like the written Vince McMahon Sr. said that wrestlers are like seagulls. They just eat shit and squawk.
Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping
But,
container.
it also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected
So are low worth individuals.
luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, pill-proof underwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle.
No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. But just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. You're a rich investor. Can I have
Could
some
you
money?
please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
But Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
Perfectly all right. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals don't have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
Unbelievable. You managed to meet a man who's so rich, light literally bends around him, and all you can get out of him is 3 real? What's wrong with you?
It gets me almost
That's
nothing.
the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest.
Oh, God.
Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Our agree useless. We should get back to our investigation
Thanks
thing.
for stopping by. If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
Okay, we'll come back and pitch an idea later. Can we please kill him? Oh my god. Okay, so we need to talk to him about that at some point. But for right now, fuck that. Fuck that guy so much. Does it really not let me fast travel from inside the dockyard? That's weird. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna be getting close to done for the night. We still, okay, so, yeah, because everything else is on the other side. We've been going for like 4 hours. I'm really hungry. I kind of want to go sit downstairs and either play Dishonored or watch Prey with Colin. And then my heart tells me we can get close to done tomorrow if I stream during the day. But I don't know that, because I know that we've got a while to go. So I don't know. Like I'm gonna keep walking around without a vague sense of direction right now, just to get to the waterlock. I'm also curious because we haven't talked to like anybody else in a while. Whoa, hello, that's new. Speed bottles, interesting.
The woman is still...
Huh? What is it?
Oh no, you still don't have anything new to say. I'm sorry. I feel really bad snapping my fingers in your face just to talk the one time. Is there anything else in here?
This found, the smell of
Door.
cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Peel the cover off the passenger seat.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachon. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
The lieutenant commends you as you shift through the treasure well worn and folded in neat squares. Open the topmost map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock. And this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. High above the mess of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where's the road lead?
To Kuro, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Fold open the second
This
map.
municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Box. Old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol. The great solution to the riddle of history.
It's an incredible line.
Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
What does that
The
sound?
rattle of motor carriages and lorries driving through long-forgotten tunnels, lit by gaslights.
Look at the third
The
map.
final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from
I
the
never found this
construction
before.
of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Despite the cold, figures move about cloaked in shadow, their breath escaping in white clouds that
Gosh,
fade
Shivers is so
into the
good.
darkness. Wherever you look, the night gives cover to her messengers.
Where are they going?
They travel from eminent domain to perdition and onto the main, over the river Esperance, on Route 881 to the Old South. The exit ramp is supposed to be shut down, but there's much activity. The road spreads like the tentacles of a great octopus. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
The smugglers have infiltrated the motor
So it
track.
would seem.
Lieutenant examines the maps with a furrowed
The
brow.
RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it.
Besmerti? That sounds vaguely
The
familiar.
Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes. But really, they're just violent gangs vying for
Yeah, I
control
must say,
of the
that doesn't
west
sound
side of
great.
Rep- With cool names, like La Puta Madre and Ahora Masta. It's a dark parody.
What do you think is
It's
behind this?
definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Lieutenant removes his glasses and polishes them with a handkerchief.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it. Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know
Oh.
is there.
Return the stack of papers
Best
under the
not to
seat.
disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick these up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and we close the
Yeah, okay, well, glad we stopped by that. Unintentionally, actually. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep heading back to. I want to get our sleep in for the night before we quit. So I was kind of heading in that direction. Don't have the money to buy the boots from Selene yet. Actually, do we have anything we can pawn that we don't mind pawning? And we're not selling. I guess we can sell the empty cassette tape because there's nothing. We don't really need it. I'm not going to sell the gun. It keeps coming up in dialogue. Yeah, I'm not telling you any of this stuff. It all keeps coming up in dialogue. Oh, so Lang isn't here. And he just leaves his stuff out. Interesting. There's nothing over here either. Yeah, because I don't want to go bother Roy if I don't need anything. Yeah, the blue... Well, the blue booze... The blue booze is for something later, but I don't know if we're going to have it come up. Because the Thai never talked to us. Oh no, there's something you can do with it. There's secrets. The fact that you don't know is actually really encouraging. Okay, this one has locust. I like that you can tell. Yeah, it's the other one. I remember which one it is. I just crack up that it actually has like a little animation for the locust inside it. They mentioned an abandoned house where there are drug dealers that hang out, and that is related to Ruby. And yeah, because I would say this house it's the Cinderblock house. It's not this one. Yeah, so I gotta go back around the other way. To be fair, everything past the first closet talk is new to me. Oh, okay. That's good context for me. A bunch of this, I've played it through, but a bunch of what we're encountering is new because of how I accidentally, like, went in an order where I found things that progressed the game faster than I expected to, basically. Can I go up these stairs? There we go. Oh, the shot couldn't have come from here. Trees block the way. Oh, thank you. Wasn't expecting visualization to come up. Oh, they're still out here. I don't want to give him the pale-aged vodka yet. I don't know if I should drink it or not. Oh, that door was the house I'm looking for. Okay. Come on. Oh, am I not allowed to get back here from here? Oh, god dang it. God dang it. Let me out! This house. Oh, nothing popped up? Okay. I think it's time for sleepies then, Kim. I got shit from my brain last time that I didn't sleep enough, so. Which that's actually just real life, unfortunately. But then after we get our sleep and get our dream, I think that will be what we call it for the night. Oh, let's just shine this flashlight in her face and talk to her.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens
Aw.
when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around a bit.
My suggestion is don't. Don't go any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking
This
about?
is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She nods with a wrinkled
She's
smile.
being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
He points
Would
east.
you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we call you. Right now, you just arrive by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass.
Enough of this. She better start talking right now.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell
There's
us.
not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
What's the
A
song you're humming?
lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
She replies, slowly rocking back and forth.
That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is a lullaby.
Sounds nice.
Yes, It does.
I'm not gonna ask her for a signature yet, because I don't trust Everett at all. Oh yeah, let me ask her if she's seen Ruby.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you in those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen?
Heh.
We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I'm looking for someone else,
Oh?
actually.
Who?
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in the neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days, she may have arrived on Friday.
I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Really?
That's all.
Are you sure you're not also looking for Nadia Harnancourt? Or Miss Nielsen? Or the great lost city of Ace under the
I'm
waves?
looking for a lot of stuff, ain't I?
A lot of stuff.
I'm an agent of unstoppable forces. No one can escape what's coming for them. I guess so. It doesn't feel like a lot to me. I could be doing more. Maybe there's someone missing from your life. What? I'm an agent of unstoppable forces.
Intense. You're like some kind of dark terrier with your endless searches.
Ooh.
Maybe there's something else I can help you with then.
Ooh. That's an interesting one. Yeah, because ask Ruby about the village. And then, yeah, we have all those things to go back to. We gotta talk to Annette in the mornings. Let's see what Searchlight Division says. Missing persons case just really get to you. It's hard watching people worry about their loved ones, the little nervous movements, the dark rings around their eyes from sleepless nights. And even if there are no loved ones waiting, you like to have all your ducks in a row, and it really bothers you. It really bothers you when whole entire people aren't accounted for. Yeah, we're almost done with birth date generator. So yeah, I think that's fine. We'll get back to you. Oh no, we opened the container. I'm gonna get rid of the suicide of Krasnozov. Sorry, buddy. I want Searchlight. I want to see what that does. Like, I know that it's like not optimal to use the thought cabinet more than to use just putting points into things, because you're having to use points to remove them if you don't like them. But I just prefer getting the text so much that I don't care, really.
Tequila sunset.
He nods in appreciation. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages. He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Could you and your pals sign this document?
What's it about? I'll let my hand address the situation.
He waves his hand apathetically.
Maybe you've heard. I used to be a very successful businessman. I've signed more than a few lease forms or whatever the fuck they were. Anyone's got a pen? The pro's gonna do it.
Yes, I have this green apron.
All right.
Now he grabs a pen and paper and carefully scribbles next to the dotted line next to Lillian's signature. Idiot doom spiral. I need at least 2 signatures on the
Hey,
document.
Abs.
He recites the non-responsive drunk still dribbling drool from the side of his mouth.
Abs.
He grabs his passed out friend and shakes him by the shoulder and
The
shakes him a
man
bit.
mumbles incoherently.
Hey. Goddamn Abigail is here. Wake up. Wake up.
His efforts get no response. I don't think he can help. He's completely out
I'll
of
be
it.
damned. That's what we have Rosemary for. You can help, right?
Points to the third drunk.
Sure, I can fucking help. You need a signature. I got you a signature.
Jolly man looks at you. Before you can reply, he's already furiously scribbling something on the paper. When he hands you the document back, the signature in uppercase reads, "Don't call Abigail."
Not exactly an expert forgery. Don't call Abigail. Would have signed something more like, don't call Abigail.
Can I have the pen back too?
Fucking cops, man, always hassling the poor folk.
Are you gonna keep my
You know
pen?
what? I'm keeping a pen, and that's the end of it.
No, that was my favorite thing of all the things you have.
No! You've done a great service to the village and to RCM and to
Hey,
Revachol.
guys. We're heroes.
He waves his hands erratically to the other
About
guys.
fucking time, man. I've done my duty.
He brings his hand to the head for
The
the salute.
incapacitated drunk lay there snoring like an ancient rusting tractor.
Thank you for your services, gentlemen. Should we go and mail these? I think I saw a mailbox on the plaza.
A few more questions
Okay,
first.
what's on your mind?
Found another batch of and I can't believe he stole my fucking pen.
You take the legal document.
He stole my pen. Okay, well we have to mail that. We'll mail that tomorrow then. He stole my fuck. Actually, you know what? Can we just fast travel and go drop that off now? Is it gonna let me fast travel now, or am I still not allowed? I feel like I'm still not allowed. Why am I like randomly not allowed to fast travel? Because now it's again not letting me fast travel. Like I'm so confused. Like, do I need to press certain buttons? Oh wait, what? No. I am so at a loss for words. It is very, very irritating. It's one of the only things in this entire experience that has been desperately irritating, is that fast travel sometimes works. I think it's that it doesn't work because it's so late that Kim will leave me if I take too long, maybe? But yeah, I feel like I just want to go mail this real quick before we call it quits for the night. Just what with the, you know, like, I feel like I'm just waiting for me not to mail it, and then we go talk to Everett after we mail it tomorrow, and he's like, Harry, you dropped this off yesterday, Harry. Today, Harry. We can't talk about this today, Harry. And sit in the uncomfortable cock and ball torture chair, Harry. So no, instead I gotta walk my ass over here, slam some shit into a mailbox, and then walk my ass back over there. I'm gonna kick it again.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
I knew we used to use this mailbox for
Other than
something.
kicking,
Drop the
You
mailbox. and
drop
then
the
go.
white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon. Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Yeah, absolutely.
right, let's go back to Evrard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Fuck you, delivery box.
There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now.
Cool. You really showed that.
He doesn't actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that
Oh, you're being
deface.
sarcastic. I get it. It actually was a dick
The
move.
lieutenant pats the box, ever so slightly.
Pat the box. I'm sorry, box.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulation.
Wow! Wow! I just got called out. Holy shit! Why is it letting me travel now? Blog behavior. Okay, now we save for the night, and then we are actually done for the night. I've said we're gonna be done for like an hour and a half now. But I think we can finish this tomorrow. I hope we can finish tomorrow.
It's
I think
getting
we're
late
close.
and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Kim.
officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Enter the shack. Now I could go talk to Clause now, which I feel like I should. Oh, under the floorboards.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the
Hollow
board aside.
space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in
Nothing
here?
particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A
Oh.
bad idea.
Search the sand and
You
sawdust.
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then Something hard wrapped in paper.
What
A
is it?
small cylindrical object. You pull it
Oh.
out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber.
This bullet isn't for a breech loader like the
The
murder one.
floorboard isn't interested. Maybe
Huh.
the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with.
Interesting. Okay, I actually am gonna take my own suggestion real quick and see if we can go talk to Closet again. Without Kim. And then we'll go back and go to bed. I'm just gonna keep finding new reasons to not end playing the game. Okay, the Hardy Boys have left, so have they. Is she not gonna let me in through her bedroom door? I have to go around? No, okay, good. Oh, she's not here. Oh, she's gone. Is she gone? I think she's gone. Holy shit. Because I didn't arrest her. Oh no. Oh no. I think she is just gone. Oh, okay. We'll see. Tomorrow, I guess. Oh my god. Now I'm... Ruh-roh, yeah, oh, I don't know. In my first playthrough, I gave her a note that's like, yo, you have to go submit yourself for an investigate, for like questioning, but I'm not taking you in. Basically as like a, hey, I kind of trust you, but I'm giving you like a shot. And now it's like, nope. Okay, yeah, bedtime, I guess. Oh, actually, I guess we can talk to her, but I'm going to talk to her with Kim. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's go to bed. Get rid of the flashlight. Oh, oh God, I did just totally let her leave. I didn't even think about it. Okay. Did this reset?
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
No, I'm not trying to shave. And I don't want to try stopping the expression. Let's sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep. Tired from booze.
The bed
I
underneath
should
you
eat.
is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
No dreams tonight?
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Dark Shore my ass. I know what this
How have
is.
things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately? Saved anyone lately? Murdered anyone lately?
This bastard isn't even listening to you.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
I don't care. That doesn't scare me.
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul brother. Oh no. I see inside his amygdala and his hippocampus. The thing he's really scared of is much, much worse than that.
Why is that?
Don't tell him, sister. It's too bad.
They're right. This is their function. To keep you from it.
Why are you doing this? I just want to sleep. I can almost see the dark.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
The last
The
dream?
last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
Her face forms in summertime.
In hell, and ain't ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental,
Jesus.
there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Everything is so okay.
I can't wait. I can't
Your
wait.
eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
Open your eyes. Because if you ignore the stained glass window, ignore thinking about the X something, you will never actually encounter what they're talking about, which is very interesting. Good on you, Harry. Oh, tequila. All right, it's a new day. Let's step out and get Kim, and then call. You know what? Actually, I'm very curious.
Yes?
Okay, let's leave, and we're gonna with Kim go to the Whirling, and we're just gonna go check upstairs real quick, and if she's still gone, that's where we're saving for the day. Either way, we're saving, but I just need to know if she like is gone. And did she successfully just pin this all on Ruby and then peace? Oh, she's totally out. She is totally gone. Oh no, she's not. Okay. I am honestly shocked. Oh, she said I'll be here until 11 p.m. and we showed up after 11 p.m. Okay, so that is it for the night. We are done playing Disco Elysium. I did not intend to go for over 4 hours of playing this today, but it is a game with almost a million fucking words in it. So tomorrow we'll keep going. I think we'll see how far we can get and hopefully see if we can finish Disco tomorrow. And then I know Slay the Princess was like on the next thing in the list, but I kind of want to do Violence, so we're probably gonna take a break and play some Doom or Dishonored or something. But until then, we will be back here tomorrow. And so kids, this is a game in which all of the political options are presented equally terribly, so that the only true option is the moralist centrist route, in which nothing gets done, and therefore we're happy. Welcome to Disco Elysium. We've actually abandoned all of our political quests. So that's ironic to start with, I guess. The other funny note, I guess, is I mentioned this to some of my friends before I got online. I keep thinking about it too, because I play so many games that try to have a moral quandary, and I found myself unable to decide, like thinking outside, like long outside of stream, I almost said work, what to do with Clase. And I am still not decided. So it's weird. I was just thinking about it of like, last night I was a lot more chill of like, well, I don't think we need to, hi Kim. I don't think we need to arrest her, like so on and so forth. And then I started thinking about it more. I'm like, even now, if it's not related to the crime that's going on now, her actions have led to people being harmed, if not being killed. And also, if she isn't doing this, we've been letting ourselves for the past, this whole day now, as we talked about, get drawn into, now it's Ruby. Now there's this Ruby character.
Yes. What is
so
it?
I don't know. We're gonna keep exploring today, because I know that if we do arrest her, we lose Kim for the day. But I don't know. I'm legitimately struggling on what we're gonna do with her, and the fact that I'm having a quandary. That's why I bring up the joke of like, well, you have to do where no one's happy. Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Sean?
She pokes her companion with an elbow.
That was. Yeah,
That was absolute shit, if you want my
Wow.
opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, he's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
She quietly interjects, giving you a compassionate silence. That's so sweet. All right. Can I ask him if he heard me
Again?
sing?
I can't believe this shit.
He looks like he shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Gart, can I sing again? Oh. Okay, so nothing to do here. Everything we have to do is on the other side of the island.
Hi again, gendarme.
And
Bye-bye,
so
gendarme.
it's mostly just kind of checking on everybody. Hello, hello. Doing the usual checks and skadoots. See if anyone has anything new to say.
The Coppernado is back.
Kind of like that term, won't lie. Was Ethan Hawke the Sharknado guy? Ethan Hawke wasn't the Sharknado guy. Why do I keep thinking it was Ethan Hawke? Why am I asking this? Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Annette. And we also gotta convince Annette's mom to stop using her child for labor.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Oh, suggestion. Am I gonna do drugs to talk to this child? I feel like I'm gonna do drugs to talk to this child. I feel like I've said this more than a person should in their average lifetime as well. IMHO. What, I don't get plus suggestion for wearing the fuck the world coat? Well, goddamn. God goddamn. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally gonna do drugs to talk to a child. And then we're gonna quick save, because that's what adults do.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Ooh.
You have absolutely no
Aww.
idea. Familiar? How?
That's a damn shame. What? We were doing drugs. I can't remember
Hi,
if
Ace
we missed the
Detective.
check or
Are you
not.
here for more books?
Because you know.
I was really hoping
She's
it would
been
fail
talking to you
again,
so
and then I
openly
would just
because
keep
you've
going,
talked
because that was
before.
actually what I planned, but... Now I kind of feel bad because I rolled it back. Oh well, well, because you know each other. Wait, hang on. So we met before?
I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her
You've
feet.
been running around all week without your shirt on, sir.
Oh.
Apologizing to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit. Thanks,
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Ooh, a kid shouldn't know that
Party
term.
eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Lieutenant slowly, ever so slowly realized something.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably going to. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now.
I
Snap
literally
those
did
sickies
drugs
on
to
you,
talk to
boy.
this child. Oh my god, this actually works, I guess. Does that mean I've been partaking in
baby,
narcotics?
That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
Didn't know I had to do that.
She looks puzzled. I don't really like this detective deduction game you were. Thanks, I've learned something about myself
I'm
today.
glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, bye, Annette. I'm gonna go talk to your mom and tell her to stop abusing child labor. I should probably wear different clothes and maybe not have the drugs in my hand. I made sure. I could just put the boombox back on. That's fine. Stop using your daughter.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
All the pressure has made Annette really anxious. You know she's been chewing her
God,
nails?
I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you
Oh,
to
fuck
mind
this
your own
lady.
business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather. Mysterious and harsh.
Okay, I don't think she can do anything
She
about it.
can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Oh, I hate this lady.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. I like that a lot. That is true, and obviously the will of the market. But maybe make an exception for your daughter. Actually, it's super all right for kids to chew their hands off. Forget anything. No, what you're doing is wrong, and I usually don't know
She
anything.
stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are.
Oh, this feels weird. This feels like being around my family.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
That's a really good line.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
All of a sudden, she exhales sharply. Her shoulders slump
There.
down.
I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I
Blame
have
your husband
what my mother
immediately.
called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and to your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
She shakes her
My
head.
husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Wait, Grand Couronne? What's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
Your head feels light and dizzy. A cold breeze caresses your flesh.
What's going on?
Monstrous buildings loom over Grand Couronne. A cold wind howls in the empty halls of homes built upon delusions.
Why?
There is no life in Grand Couronne. No one can afford to live there.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the
He
bookstore.
made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why
We're
not?
quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
Her voice wavers
I'm
a bit.
sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
She catches herself. You told me she doesn't go to school
She's
anymore.
been too busy helping me here.
That's not okay.
So
I
she
got taken
studied
out of
at
school
home
for
this
literally
trimester.
this reason.
This is a temporary solution, of course.
Now, granted, I got into college, but it sucks.
I assure you, I, of all people, understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes
God, this sounds so much like my mom. It's like unbearable, honestly.
Hell freezes over. Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
All right, I had something
The
else in
woman
mind.
looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally, she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Feral for now, book peddler. Yay! Hi, Annette.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
Oh, yeah, I
Out
feel
of the
this.
rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing
Math.
now?
It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
She looks into her notebook with trepidation.
I found something while you were away. I
What is
thought
it?
this would fit you.
Yay!
Thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat almost exactly like the one that Dick Mullen wears on the covers. Wait, where'd you
Just
get
what
it?
Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
A detective
Yes,
hat?
just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at the infernal scribblings in her nose. Okay, bye. See you around, Net. Oh, this is what I wanted because we needed a new hat. Yeah, +1 encyclopedia for being book smart. If anything, this wide-rimmed hat looks even better than the hat Dick Mullen wears. Dick Mullen is stupid and not even real. You're real. Your brain is real. Your real brain inside the hat. that reads like something Owen would write. Yeah, we look so good now. Okay, is that just +1 encyclopedia? That's fine because we want encyclopedia. It gives us money. Okay, I think the only thing I kind of want to change is the fawn pants at some point, but it's fine. We look actually pretty rad. I won't lie. I think you can get Aline's saber.
The display rack is brimming with worn
And carry
paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books. Rows and rows of him, maybe 100. Those snow crabs are not even close. Man from
let's buy the other next.
Certainly.
We're gonna buy some more books because we're gonna get money while we're doing all of our exploring today, and the money from exploring today could be for the
small
sneakies.
mountain of colorful board game boxes.
We can
There are
also try to
numerous
play
types
board
of
games
for
with Kim. So I'm gonna get Suzerainty,
A wholesome
and then if we get enough money, we'll come back and we might do that instead of the sneaker speakers. But I just want to get more books.
Shelves filled to the brim with crap.
All right, let's get the Dick Mullen one.
Shelves full of browsing.
Anything in
Suddenly,
here?
eye speed next to.
Yeah, no, we looked through this earlier. I love that she like gets like snippy with me if I take too long. We know there's nothing
Several
available to buy.
the maps look old and
Okay, now we bought the map. I think we've almost gotten
This
all the books we can
bookstore
read.
is-
Come, I can't have you end up.
Oh yeah, that's all the books for now. I think as we read the Heimdall ones, more come available on the shelf. Okay, so no other checks. For some reason, I figured it would come up with something to let us know that the painting looks like the smoker on the balcony, but I believe not. A classic. On the front piece is an anatomically unrealistic muscle man is reaching into a mountain stream, yearning to touch his glimmering mirror image. His eyes are full of childlike wonder. On the blood-soaked snow right next to him lie two giant Zweihanders. Suzerainty, a civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation, set off to colonialize and exploit other cultures. A star-shaped note on the box proclaims the game now includes a completely new genocide option. Another Dick Mullen book that has woefully represents the nature of police work. In this one, our detective returns from a trip having successfully solved one case, only to embark on another. Does he finally face the taxing nature of his occupation? No, he doesn't even look like a normal officer of the law. I love how petty all of the stuff about Dick Mullen has been, because we just don't want the idea of being like Dick Mullen. Oh, where are they? Oh no.